The Blood Witch, a dark high fantasy
This is the story of the super force of space explorers. More than me.
The Blood Witch, a dark high fantasy novel by renowned author Dr. Adega Outlaw. Get your copy of The Blood Witch, which is on sale now on Kindle and Amazon.com, or just click the link in the description of this video. Greetings, one and all, and welcome to Mornings of Mischief. I'm your host, Stone Loki. Good morning, everybody. How are you all doing this morning? It is Wednesday. It is hump day. Yeah! And that means we're here to talk YouTube talk. But before that, let me get a couple of things out of the way. Good morning, everybody. Showback TJC. Good morning, my brother. How are you doing? Leia Rose. Good morning to the beautiful Leia Rose. She's a rose, ladies and gentlemen. Pat S. Good morning, brother. How are you doing? Dean Krantz, my brother from another mother. How are you doing, my friend? Old Gamer 72 Cutlass. Good morning. Chris Persia, the Wrench of Wrenches is here. Project Storytime and Mark the Infinitely Tired round out the Wrenches of Ragnarok. Give them a hand. They're here every single morning doing this for free. Good morning, gentlemen. Thank you so very much for doing what you do. Ryan Roger Ape. Good morning, my friend. Good morning, Brandon, Looney Tunes fan 2000. What's your favorite Looney Tune, Brandon? Good morning. Forbidden Ruin. Good morning. How are you doing, DJ Roddy G? Today is Saturday. Oops. Snacks and Comics. I'm up on the wrong day then. Ugh. But I get where you're coming from. Today's Saturday. I wish today was Saturday. Get a little rest. Man, 4th of July was nuts. It was absolutely crazy. Good morning, Storm of Boobs Cuber, my favorite polar bear on YouTube. Good morning, Gun Bunny. Bunny's got a gun. Bunny's got a gun. Zombie Box Reviews. Good morning, Zombie Box Reviews. Pacific 414, welcome to the Warriors of Asgard, brother. Thank you for becoming a member of the channel. We just had a crazy member stream last night. We had a cool hangout. We all got together, watched Independence Day, and then talked about it. Guys, if you want to become a member, we have events throughout the month. We have giveaways. There's all kinds of cool little perks for members. By all means, if you want to support the channel, it's the best way to support the channel is becoming a member. So thank you guys so very much. Thank you, Pacific 414. You guys keep the fires burning bright here in Valhalla, and we're going to send out the Viking Horde first thing this morning. Skull! D. Grant says, Loki, damn, that slipped my mind. I always put stuff in the community tab. So I'll talk about it. If you want to check the community tab to see what's upcoming, I usually post a couple of days before, or I'll talk about it, before on the shows. All depends on how it works, but it's all the community streams are in the community tab. So you guys are always more than welcome to drop in, hang out, become a part of that. Thank you guys so very much. You made last night crazy. So before we get to today's topic, I would like to share something with you guys. This is, I'm gonna make it big. Let's make it big. This is Mexican Iron Man's YouTube page that shows he is a YouTuber. 1.01K subscribers. He's got videos up. Unboxing presents Star Wars goodies. Anaheim 3 weeks ago. Godfather Vito Corleone 1 month ago from Sideshow. Comic unboxing Six Gun Gorilla from a month ago. Mexican Iron Man custom action figure that was sent to him from 2 months ago. A comic book spinner rack. I've got to get me one of those. Live unboxing and that Star Wars girl calendar. What's this? 4th of July Bambino tanning time.
Hilton Head, 4th of July.
Go ahead and give that a thumbs up.
Morning, Chihuahua.
Bambino!
Suntan action.
Look at that!
Yep, getting a tan. Don't know why he needs it, but he's trying.
He's all tuckered out, probably from chasing alligators. So, a big congrats to our good friend, Mexican Iron Man, who has hit 1K on his YouTube channel, where he is a YouTube... I knew that was coming. I knew if I did that. I knew that was coming. Objection, Your Honor. Hearsay, objection, lack of live stream foundation. You live stream on everyone's channel. So deny it all you want. But you live stream on everyone's channel. So yes, you're a YouTuber. You can argue that. You can say that you're not, but yes, you are. And YouTubers let things get under their skin, and I know this does. Skull!
You're a very funny man, senor.
Yes, you're a very funny man, Senor Mexican Iron Man. Six, good morning, Six. She says, I'm here to get my hump day on. That's right. He is a YouTuber. Das Wolfen, thank you. Thank you. See what happens? Midnight's Edge After Dark Mead. What is up, Skull Alf? That's right. That's right. Thank you, Tom. Thank you so very much, brother. Mexican Iron Man is a YouTuber. So that proves it. Congratulations, my friend. I know it's not something that you were ever trying to do, but that just goes to show you that when you support a community the way Mexican Iron Man does, when you're there for your brothers, the way Mexican Iron Man is, when you stand up and you say, you know what, I've had enough. I'm going to speak up. I'm tired of keeping my mouth shut. I'm going to speak up that good things happen. And you are now a YouTuber, officially Mexican Iron Man. Congratulations. Welcome to the club. You did it. Even if you didn't mean to do it, you still did it. So congratulations. Why the hell am I on here and Mexican Iron Man is no longer Iron demoted him to Mexican Tin Man? I have no idea, Phil McCracken, but welcome. Welcome. I don't know how you keep ending up here, but I'm glad you do. I appreciate it. Project Storytime. Loki, be sure to mention the membership perk that for every 100 subscribers, Mexican Iron Man will buy a pair of Alf pajamas. Yes, for every 100 subscribers, Mexican Iron Man will buy a pair of Alf pajamas and showcase them for you on a video. So, yes. Oh, thank you, Arwen. Good morning to the lady, Arwen Avalanche. She's coming back with more coffee. Good morning. Thank you. McKinney Draws. Good morning. How are you doing there, McKinney? Welcome. Welcome. Thank you guys so much for being here. Now that we've gotten, now that we praised Mexican Iron Man and told him congratulations and that we love him and to keep doing what he does and keep being the man he is. Let's talk about starting over. Let's talk about what happens when the chips are down, or if you never took off, or if you did and something happened and YouTube decided to submarine your channel, which has happened to a few people that I know. So let's talk about, let's get the first one out of the way, which is nothing ever happened. Nothing ever took off. Should you try again? This is what you really want. If this is something that you're really interested in. When I started 12 years ago, however long it was ago, I know it says how old this channel is because this was my original channel. I did not take it seriously at all. Me and Zeropium, the guy right down there, the guy who helps me on Mondays, the guy who co-hosts with me, he was there towards kind of the beginning. I had put some Star Trek stuff up, but it really started to accelerate. I started to put more and more up by the time I was running around and hanging out with him. And it just never went anywhere. These were like Star Trek music videos and things that I had cut together. They were just cuts and I turned them into music videos. Some of them were original content, but I had music. I was using music that was copyrighted. It was nothing that I could say, well, I didn't use some kind of, like AC/DC music or something to try and make it sound, like something that was like completely kick ass. I didn't go out and search for music. I knew exactly what I wanted to do. I knew exactly the music I wanted to put in there, and I didn't. And I didn't care whether YouTube liked it or not. A couple of those videos, which was really interesting, a couple of the Deep Space Nine videos, YouTube had absolutely no problem with, but later axed. They came back, and I'm guessing this was because some kind of copyright change. They came back and like completely took them down. They took the videos down. CBS did not like the fact that I had used Deep Space Nine video, that I had used video from TNG, any of that. They just did not like. And one of them I took in-game footage. There was a way to record video, record different angles from Star Trek Online, and you could actually rotate around the ship and do some really cool stuff without the heads-up display there. So They even took that down because I used music from Star Trek. It was so stupid. But eventually I just stopped doing stuff because it wasn't really going anywhere. No one really cared. I think I had like 20, 30 subscribers over the course of a couple of years, and I just got burned out doing it. And eventually I just stopped doing it. And that was the second attempt I had made to do something on YouTube. And I just didn't know the rules, and I didn't care to know the rules. I didn't care to look up what I could do and what I couldn't do, what YouTube expected. And a lot of it was just for fun. And then it was something I wanted to do more of, but I didn't understand a lot of what YouTube expected. So I made mistakes. I made a lot of mistakes. And thank you, brother. Mexican Iron Man, you are such a wonderful part of this community, brother. Thank you. It was an honor. It's an honor to get to throw that out there this morning and share that and give you a round of applause to Mexican Iron Man because you're a brother. So what did I do? I studied and I studied and I studied and I looked at all the rules. I listened to people talk about copyright. I listened to people talk about what was acceptable and what was not. Music was a big thing for me. You have no idea, guys, how important the morning show music is for me. I want, when that intro hits, I want people excited. I want people rocking out. I want this to be the wake-up call of your morning. So I knew going into Mornings of Mischief that there were things I wanted. Now there were limitations I had to work with in the very beginning. I'm gonna share a video with you guys. Give me just a second to load this up because I could only do like a 30-second intro. It wasn't even 30 seconds. I think it was like 29 seconds because you couldn't go past a 29-second mark, which to me was like, it was so crazy not to be able to really do that. So the original openings on the channel were very, 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 very short. Let me see if I can find one. I've got one loaded up. Hold on. And I called it I just called it the intro. So it was so short. I mean, it was something simple. It was something so simple. Eventually, that's when Coach helped me make. Eventually, I went on to do something a little longer. I had this spiel about me being stuck in YouTube. I'll see if I can find that. The quick, easiest way to find that is like, which it's not going to let me do. Oh, yeah, it will. Holy crap. Let me see if I can play this. Let me see if this one works. And I got to deal with an ad. That's so great. I know that was before I did an opening. Holy crap. Let's see. Back to channel content. We'll scroll down a little bit. We'll find one. I know. Ooh, that's perfect. A dig out. Oh, yeah. Okay. So let me share. Thank you for having patience with me this morning. This is a weird stream. Okay. So, Evolution with the Dega Outlaw. This was streamed on January 29th of 2020. So,
due to the graphic nature of this program, viewer discretion is advised.
Humanity. Look how far you've fallen.
was something that simple. It was something that simple, that's short, it's sweet. It got right to it. There was no countdown. But there were things that I wanted, and I wasn't going to compromise. I was not going to compromise. And what I did was I wanted the warning at the beginning. That was Sheriff John Bonnell, who used to do World's Scariest Police Chases and all of that. And I wanted that warning. Viewer discretion is advised. And the music was short open, and I wanted some Loki stuff because it's Loki, Stone_Loki. So I didn't compromise. I did what I wanted, and I only had a short little window to do that in 29 seconds. That's as long as the intro can be. Eventually, they let you do a minute, and then they just said, screw it. You can do whatever you want. It can be however long you want, as long as you keep it within a 200 gigabyte range. So that's great. That's absolutely great. I can make it as long as I want, as long as I keep it within a certain range or megabyte range. Can't remember. Whatever it is. So I have to compromise less on what I want, and I can let my creativity do whatever it wants to. As long as I keep it within the bounds of what YouTube says is accessible. Yes, you can. The way you get around the 10-minute thing with StreamYards is you do a video share. Don't upload it like a push button intro. So there are ways around everything. And quality, you can always never skimp on quality. I think right now we're running at, let's see, what are we running at? We're running at 1080p. So we've got 1080p going. It's high def. It's not 4K, but if I want to do 4K, I can use another program and get 4K. But 1080p is great. 1080p is HD. It's absolutely fine. People don't have a problem seeing the stream. The audio quality is good. So as I continued to grow, I compromised less and less and did more of what I want. And that's one thing you want to do. It's one thing I didn't do the first time. A lot of my stuff was just thrown together on a Windows Movie Maker. Yes, I said that correctly. Windows Movie Maker. Loki's Mornings of Mischief, a YouTuber used an outro 5-second music from an old 1930s radio broadcast that after 2 years had all his videos demonetized because it belonged to CBS. If Captain Spire, if I was that person, I would just mute that. Just mute that and go along. Move along. Mute it and move along. It's too much of a headache to mess with it. Just mute it. You can mute the claim now. Just mute it and move along. Now, what happens if you can't do that? What happens if YouTube decides you're done? You are no longer in the partnership program. We do not want you making money through YouTube. What do you do? What do you do when YouTube says no? We're not. The big thing right now for everyone is reused content. That is something that they have been nailing people to the wall with left and right. Even new people that do not have clips in their live streams. They do not have clips on their show. They're saying reuse content as a way to say, you're like other channels. You need to tell us specifically how you are different from all these other people that have a YouTube channel kind of like yours. That to me is insane. That's insanity. I would be banging my head up against a wall if I was told I had reused content, but I had never reused content. What the hell does that even mean? So let's talk about reused content for a minute. Reused content. The definition of reuse content that YouTube should be using is content from other channels. Okay? YouTube does not want to pay you money for showing something someone else did. It's that simple. If someone got a whole bunch of ad revenue off of a guy getting hit in the balls by a football, they don't want you doing that exact same thing and paying you ad revenue for something someone else put up on their channel. That is what reuse content should be. That should be the definition. If someone else live streams something, puts a video up about something, and you put it up, you put that same thing up and you did not change anything, that should be the definition of reuse content. That's not the way it is today. That is not the way it is now. Arwen Avalon, YouTube lets some people reuse content all the time. They're very selective. Then that's right. You don't know what they're going to be okay with because YouTube does not explain that to you. YouTube does not explain to you what is acceptable and what is not acceptable. Larry Rose, since I've been a part of Loki Valhalla subs, I know you have a lot to say. Thank you, Leia. Sounds more like silencing people from covering the same news, and that is insane considering that's all that MSM does. Absolutely. Chris Persia gets it right here. Chris Persia gets it. They don't want a whole bunch of people talking about the same thing. Why is that? Why is that? That's the question I give you this morning. Why would YouTube not want multiple people talking about the same thing? Why would YouTube not want, let's say, Pat S. Okay, let's say Pat has a big channel. And since he's talking about Mark here, Mark the Infinitely Tired talks about the same topics that Pat does, but Mark doesn't have as many YouTubes as Pat does. Mark hits the 1K mark, has enough hours, applies for monetization, and is then told the majority of your channel is reuse content. But Mark has never, ever shown anything from anybody else's channel. How does that make any sense? Well, YouTube is saying reuse content like, well, you're just like this channel over here, and we're tired of having all of these channels. We're tired of having a million channels that talk about the exact same thing. So you need to show us, and they do tell you this. They do tell you this. You need to show us why you are unique. You need to show us how you edit your videos. You need to show us how you live stream. You need to show us what software you use. You need to make a video and show us how you do YouTube every single day. And then we will decide if you are unique enough to become part of the partnership program. That is absolute insanity. Ladies and gentlemen, that is absolute insanity. Broken Entertainment, YouTube is tired of having the same information repeated more than once. So they can't tell people it's a wild conspiracy theory pushed by a few random people. And that, ladies and gentlemen, what Broken Entertainment just said is amazingly accurate. McKinney Draws, see, what you're saying does worry me. Do you think that I am worried that they are going to shut me down? Does anybody out there think Loki is worried that they are going to shut me down? They can take monetization away, but they can't take this broadcast away. Not if I don't break terms of service. It's that simple. I don't get on here. I don't say the F-bomb every other word. I don't get on here and talk about a lot of the crap that people get demonetized for and removed for. So if I do something worthy of being taken down, I can understand that. I can understand that, but I'm not done. I'm never going to be done. I'll build another channel. And that's exactly what we're going to talk about right now. Let's say something does happen. Let's say something happens to you and they say, nope, you're done. You're not part of the partnership program anymore. I will build another channel. I will return. I will rise. I don't care how long it takes me. I don't care what I have to do. I will be back. Because that's just the way it is. Mornings of Mischief will not go away. I've got like a 10-year plan. I'm going to fulfill that 10-year plan no matter what I do. You will not catch Loki sulking and crying in a corner saying, I don't want to do this anymore because YouTube spanked me. It's not going to happen. I will come back. Now, how should I come back? Let's say it's just monetization. Let's say they take monetization out. There are other ways to earn money doing YouTube. There are other avenues to earn money doing YouTube. If you need it that bad, people will be there and people will support you. It's that simple. The people that are supporting you now, they will be there for you and they will support you either way. Whether it's through super chats, whether it's through memberships, no matter what it is, they will be there to back you up. Do you start a new channel when something like that happens? You very well can, because pretty much what YouTube has said is you're done, kid. You're done. You're not, we don't want you in the partnership program. Can you do another channel and try again? You're damn right you can. Never give up. Never surrender. It's not over till the fat lady sings. You can always do another channel and keep fighting. One of my real good friends, a guy I met out in Vegas last year, is Brightest Day. Brightest Day was fighting YouTube tooth and nail to get monetized. He deserved to get monetized. He didn't do anything wrong not to get monetized. He should have been monetized, and he didn't. He ended up burning his channel down. And I hope that Brightest Day tries again. I hope that Brightest Day tries again. I hope he is not done. I hope he is not finished. I hope that never happens. And by God, the gifted memberships continue. Dave Bob gifted 5 Loki's Mornings of Mischiefs memberships. Ryan Roger Ethe has become a sponsor. Thank you so very much, Dave Bob. You guys are crazy. Mexican Iron Man started it. Adega did it. Chris Persia's done it. And now Dave Bob has done it. Guys, you are overwhelmingly supportive. Thank you so very much. Floral from Under a Rock was gifted a membership by Dave Bob. Ryan Roger Ethe is now a member of the channel. Philip A. Demick was gifted a membership by Dave Bob. The Rooster has cracked. Thank you guys so very much. Thank you for being as supportive as you always have, for keeping the fires burning here in Valhalla. Skull!
A dollar? I've never seen a dollar. Nobody's got a dollar. Let us see the dollar. There it is. It's beautiful. Take your hat off, boy. That's a dollar bill.
Take your hat off, boy. That's an OG skull. Good morning, my friend. Good morning, Dave Bob. Good morning, everybody. Saj Melody. God, guys, you humble me. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Seriously. You guys have made this possible. You have made this dream come true. You make this possible every single weekday, every single morning. Thank you. I've never done something so fulfilling as this. So thank you. And that is one of the reasons why I have spent time encouraging people to do this. And it is hard. It is really hard when you encourage someone like Brightest Day, someone like Fat Steven, someone like Purple Valkyrie, someone like Arwen Avalon, and you see roadblocks in their way when they have done nothing wrong. You see them have difficulties when they've done absolutely nothing wrong. It's hard to watch that. It really is, because I want you all to succeed at whatever you do. Whether it's YouTube, whatever it is, I want to see people succeed. I want to see the people I care about succeed. I want to see the people I care about grow and become better human beings. And that is something important to me, to see that. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I'm just a humble son of a bitch, but I want to see that. And when, yeah, clip that. Monkey Jeebus, thank you. Yes. Clip that. Absolutely. It's hard. I want to see people succeed, and I want to see people grow. And when I see them hit a roadblock and it's an unjust roadblock, I get pissed off. Nobody should have to deal with that. Nobody should have to deal with that. It's tough. It's hard. Thank you, Monkey Jeebus. Seeing people succeed. Seeing what Mexican Iron Man did. You guys realize that Mexican Iron Man did that with very little content on his channel. He says all the time he's not a YouTuber, but he puts up shorts. He puts up videos, unboxing videos. The majority of that is there from guesting on other channels and being the man he is. That's what got him there. Guesting on other channels and being the person he is. Broken Entertainment. I'll remind people as often as necessary that Loki helped me with my channel at a time when I was really frustrated. There aren't many channels that do that. Dude, we're all here. We're all here for the same thing. We're all here for the same thing. People will deny that. People will say they are, and they'll try and show that they are here just for themselves. But we're all here for the same thing. We're all here to make content, have a good time. And what gets me more than anything is when someone tries to work against that. That is why I've always said I will work with anybody. I will have a conversation with anybody, but the ones that false flag other YouTubers, the people that want to get rid of other YouTubers, remove them from the platform, no. Nope. I won't deal with that. Hold on one second. I will not deal with that. I will not deal with those people. They're invisible to me. They're just not there. So, people that false flag their friends, people that false flag thinking that that's going to get them ahead. Oh, if I can just get rid of this one person, I can get ahead. I can get more subscribers. I can take their fan base and make it mine. They'll come over to my channel when they leave this person's channel. That's effing crazy. That is sociopath level behavior. You don't do that, especially to people you call friends, people you call brothers or sisters, people you work with all the time. If there is a do and don't, that is a hard effing don't. Philip A. Demick, I did it all for the nookie. Ha! Ha! And Midnight's Edge After Dark, kind of like 3 other YouTubes tried to do to me. If you have a problem with someone, talk about it. If you can't talk to them about it, you can't have a conversation with them, move on. If you work with that person constantly, take a break. Do something else for a while. If you have an argument with another content creator, if working with them is becoming more and more difficult, don't work with them for a while. Take a break. Oh, but what happens, Loki, when they say, "Are you gonna?" I've got this. Something's up. Something's up. If you gotta lie and say, "Oh, my cat's sick. My dog threw up on my computer," whatever. You do that, and you take a break, and you walk back, and you come back, and you get back to it later. Take a break and breathe. Coach from Echo Base Network. I hate Nick. Can we talk, please? If you want, I'll throw you an invite. I'll throw you an invite if you want one, Coach. I'll send you an invite right now. Take a break, catch your breath, come back, and if it still doesn't work, you tried, you collaborated, didn't work out. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with walking away and saying, you know what, this isn't quite what I wanted. Thank you for the opportunity to work with you, and done. So just walk. It's that simple. Invite sent. Echo Base. Walk away and do your own thing. We all started on here doing our own thing. Sometimes people we have worked with go one way and we go another way. There's nothing wrong with that. There is absolutely, positively nothing wrong with that. Loki's Mornings Bishop, what about dealing with derpy penguins? Do you ship them off in a crate, put them in a jail or a zoo, or is this a PETA problem? Penguins I don't really deal with, so I don't know. Coach, I'm just kidding. I'm in bed. No problem. You got an invite anyway, just in case you change your mind before we hit the 1 hour mark. Coach loves Nick. Don't Leia Rose. Don't let him fool you. Coach loves Nick. Coach loves Nick. But brothers fight. And that's something that happens. Brothers fight. Brothers fight. And then they're good. Shit happens. It's not the end of the world. Do you think, let me ask everybody out there something. Do you think me and Mike have never argued? Do you think me and Mike have never said anything to each other that could be hurtful? Do you think me and Mike agree on everything? Do you think me and Mexican Iron Man agree on everything and we're like the inseparable best buddy duo ever? No. We have argued, we have fought, we have said things that could be considered hurtful, but we're guys. We brush it off, and at the end of the day, we are brothers and we deal with it. And that's the way it works. At the end of the day, we are brothers. We have had heated debates. And Leia Rose loves heated debates. What would Bambino do? Yes, I often ask myself that. And usually, Bambino would do nap time. That's what Bambino would do. So, what can you do when you've been shut down? Do you just give up? Do you lay your headphones down? Do you take the mic down, and do you just give up? You can. And I wouldn't blame you. YouTube is a evil mistress that can stab you in the back just as easily as do something that nothing else can do for you. Do you just take a dirt nap? Showback, TJC. Take a dirt nap. What would Bambino do? To me, I'm not going to give up. I'm going to keep fighting. I'm going to keep hitting it. I'm going to keep being here every single morning. Whether I feel like $1 million or whether I feel horrible. Whether I am sick, whether I'm good. It took a horrible ass ear infection where I couldn't even hear out of my left ear. I was having horrible headaches. I had to go to the emergency room to keep me off the show one morning. And Mike, it took Mexican Iron Man convincing me to let him do the show. Because I was going to do it anyway. I won't have the headphone over that ear, and I'll be fine. And it probably would have been horrible. I probably would have sounded horrible, but Mike convinced me to take the morning off, and he covered the show. I'm not going to give up. I hope that by saying all this and talking to you all about this, that you feel the same way. That I'm not going to give up. Fire is represented. Yeah, it'll be fine. I'll be fine. I'll be fine. I'll just do it. Do it. Loki, PlayStation just posted an unboxing video for God of War Ragnarok. Oh, the special edition. Really? Okay. I'm going to have to get it. I love God of War. I've loved God of War from the very beginning. Punk Waddle. Punk Waddle's great. Punk Waddle's awesome. What's wrong with Punk Waddle? Hi, Punk Waddle. What's going on, buddy? Chat all morning. Been in top chat. Well, pop it over to live chat. Good morning, Punk Waddle. Ain't nothing wrong with Punk Waddle. Floral? Don't give up. It's the best advice I can give you. I don't deal with penguins. Oh, that's true. I don't. But Punk Waddle's different. Punk Waddle's not just a penguin. Punk Waddle is Punk Waddle. Valhalla and Loki has never missed a morning show, as per plan. Epic feat. We have had people guest host. We have had best of series premiere at 8 a.m. We have not missed a morning show in 2.5 years. So even if something's happened and I've been on the run, I've been moving, I have been traveling, whatever it is, there's always been a Mornings of Mischief live stream, Monday through Friday. My channel is under attack. I don't even have a channel. Well, Punk Waddle, that sounds like a personal problem. But has he ever noticed the orca hanging around below his feet? Yeah, he's got to be careful about that. So, I guess we got a little off track. The craziness of YouTube being a evil mistress, is that it can stab you in the back or it can raise you up and make you feel like $1 million. You don't even have to make $1 million on YouTube to feel like $1 million. Yet at the same turn, something can happen and all of that feels like it's gone. Any of you creators out there that have ever felt like that knows exactly what I'm talking about. The tide can turn so quickly and so easily that it makes your head spin. It can be there and wrapped around you like a warm blanket, and then it's gone and you're freezing your balls off out in the snow naked. Das Wolfen says, I wish my channel was under attack. That would mean people are watching it. And hail PCR. Good morning. How do you change that? How do you change that? Das Wolfen says, I wish my channel was under attack. That would mean people are watching it. One of the things I've said from the very beginning is consistency. if you say, I'm going to do a video Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and I'm going to release it at this time, you better damn well do the videos and release them at this time, no matter what it takes. Whether you are completely happy with them or not. See, my problem with uploads is I record them and I re-record them and I re-record them and I do my lines over and over and over and over and over again ad nauseum, because as soon as I hear it, I'm not happy with it. And I've never been able to get past that. Honestly, I need someone helping me edit my videos, because I can just record it and send it to them and let them deal with it. And if they need me to do a line over again, if something's wrong, they can just say, do this over again for me and send it to me, and I'll do it and send it to them. That's what I need. That's what I need to do content like uploads. I need someone editing, because as soon as I hear my voice doing a line, I'm not happy with it. And I'm like, nope, I can do better. And after 2 hours, I'm still working on that first sentence. 2 hours into editing, and I'm still working on that first effing sentence. And I get so frustrated and I get so worked up that I'm just like, I'm done. Screw it. I don't want to finish it. I'm done. Screw it. I don't want to finish it, because I can never be happy with what I've done. I can never be happy with the line I've done. I just can't. And I don't know why I'm that way. I'm just that way. That is why I come to you every morning. That is why I do live streams, because I can't be happy with the work I do. I can't. People always ask me, why don't you go back and you listen to your live streams and even cut stuff from your live streams? Why? Because I hear it and I'm not happy with it. I'm like, God, I don't sound right. My voice sounds off. I'm not hitting this key right. And I can't deal with I'm a fucking reject when it comes to editing. Ryan Roger AFA, reject editing, embrace the one take, bloopers included for the shits and giggles. Perfectionist. And I guess I am a little bit of a perfectionist. I used to get asked when I first started doing videos, why aren't you speaking in your videos? You've got such a great voice. Why aren't you speaking? It's because I hear myself and I'm not happy. I'm not happy. I'm never happy. Hell, I used to tell people, who the hell's going to listen to me in the morning? Who the hell's going to listen to me? Me, of all people. Who's going to listen to me do videos? And that kept me from doing YouTube for years. That kept me. Who the hell's going to want to listen to me? Oh, I really want to do this. Oh, I really want to talk about this. I would love to do this. But at the end of the day, who the hell's going to listen to me? Well, guess what? There are 44 people in here right now at this moment that are listening. So if you tell yourself that, look at what someone who told themselves that is doing. And you can do it too. Everybody can. Get on and have your voice heard. And I'm human and make mistakes too, Leia. We all do. All of us do. Psychodorf, nah! Loki, everyone learns there's a point where you kick the artist and send it. I haven't. And I don't know if I ever will. I don't know if I'm deficient in that way. Oh, 6. Thank you. Thank you. That's so sweet. She's always happy when she hears my voice. Squirt. Thank you. Thank you, 6. Thank you. Isaj Melody, Loki, there were nights that when I was supposed to be screaming on stage, but my voice failed me, so I'd go Sinatra to try and get a laugh instead. It's all about letting go. And maybe that's the biggest problem. I told someone recently that was having a hard time dealing with letting something go, that they have to relax. They can't be Governor Tarkin and squeezing so hard that everything slips through their fingers. Something Star Wars taught me. You got to relax. I just have a hard time doing that myself sometimes. And video editing is that. I want it to be perfect. I want to sound perfect. I want all my points to be concise and there and understandable. And believe it or not, I don't like ranting on videos. I don't think I sound right when I'm ranting on a video compared to when I just let go and let the shit hit the fan here. Talk about Star Trek. Talk about Star Wars. Talk about all the shit that they're doing wrong. But I do that on a video, and I'm like, God, I sound like crap. Re-record. Back in the booth. You can do better. I seem to remember on EBN back in its infancy when one of the people in that chat said they were starting a channel. It started with Pop Culture Therapy and took off. Been here ever since. Thanks, Loki. Greetings and welcome to Pop Culture Therapy. I am your host, Stone Loki. Yes, Pop Culture Therapy. It didn't change until I did my first live stream. And then I said, I want to do this. I am so happy with this. I'm not spending 3 or 4 days going over a video. I say everything I want. I say everything I mean, and it's done. No take backs, no gimme backs, no re-records. Just get it all out. And when you're done, go, oh, shit. Yes. And you know what? People have told me I'm doing it wrong. Loki, you're doing it the wrong way. Loki, you're never going to get anywhere doing live streams in the morning. Loki, you're an absolute moron. This is never going to work out. You have to do uploaded content, 10-minute videos, 2 ads, blah, 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 blah. Guess what? I don't even do ads in the morning anymore. I don't even do ads for these live streams. Everything that comes in from memberships and super chats. And it's enough. I don't have to live on ad revenue from YouTube. I'm not going to live off of ad revenue from YouTube. When you get 100,000 views and they give you 50 cents. Hello, we're going to give you 50 cents for the 100,000 view video you did this morning. You're what? 50, yes, 50 cents. Oh, you get 20,000 views. Here's $1. Thank you so much, YouTube. And that, ladies and gentlemen, was called the Adpocalypse. When they really started to gut content creators, when they were working their butts off to make a living on YouTube. Loki, you sound great. Said this a million times, but what does that Mexican know? Anyways, thank you for starting my day every day. Love you, my brother Loki. Love you, brother. And congratulations on 1K. You deserve it. You absolutely do. You deserve it in every way to be a YouTuber. Ha! See what I did there? Yeah. At the end of the day, whatever you decide to do with YouTube, it's your call. I can't make you do anything. I can make suggestions. I can tell you what I would do. I can try and point you in the right direction, but at the end of the day, it's up to you. Whether you want to keep trying, push hard. And Classic Comics brings up an excellent point. It's hard to put any trust in YouTube when they can, and sometimes do, shut down channels with little explanation. It's going to get worse between now and Election Day. I miss Chopper Dan. Hope he's okay after COVID. After the coup. He's been back once or twice since the coup. We will get Chopper Dan footage, and we will get more Chopper Dan footage. I know that people have been wanting to see Chopper Dan again and talk to Chopper Dan. We will get Chopper Dan to come back and do some video clips for the show. When I first got started, I'll leave you guys with this little story. When I first got started, someone laughed at me that I was going to do a morning show. I don't think they realized how dickish they sounded. But, really? A morning show? What are you going to do? Have the chopper come in and give us the news report from the I-90? And I said, you know what? That's not such a bad idea. And I incorporated Chopper Dan into the show. And Chopper Dan would give the SJW report and be like, Loki, we're down on the I-90 and there's SJWs everywhere. We've got a turned over vehicle and they're just crawling out of it like zombies. And I had like zombie footage from a helicopter, right? And cars crashing and chaos because all the SJW blue-haired landwells were running around like a plague of locusts, which they have been. Soul Assassin gets it. We all are. So they laughed at it. And what am I going to do? Have the traffic report in the morning? I was like, you know what? That's not such a bad idea. The SJW traffic. And I rolled with it. I didn't take offense. I didn't look down at the ground and kick a rock and walk away with my fucking thumbs in my pants. I said, you know what? I'm going to use that. And I used it. I'm going to incorporate that into the show. Land whales can't run, they waddle. Absolutely. Lady Mist, the Guardian of the Void. Good morning, Lady Mist. We're out of here. Someone told me the other day that I wasn't qualified to be on a panel. I told him the only qualification I needed was an invitation. To that 6, because I that right there. Score!
Spartans! What is your profession?
Damn straight. What is your profession, 6? I'm a panelist. Damn straight. Absolutely, positively brought. All right, guys, we're out of here. Take care. Be excellent to each other. Always speak friend to enter. We will be back tomorrow with a Thirsty Thursday. But until then, take care. And say something nice to somebody today instead of telling them to fuck off. Later, everybody.
These videos are tremendous.
Oops, wrong button.
that notification bell.